It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Conditions across the Ozarks this morning are pleasant. Generally, we're seeing the upper 60s and low 70s for morning time temperatures on this Tuesday, August 12th. Overall, it's going to be another summer like day in the Ozarks. High temperature in Springfield today, 88, but it'll feel more like the mid 90s when you factor in that relative humidity. Much like the last couple of days, we also have a storm chance in the forecast this afternoon. It's not a big one, about a 20% chance for afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Much like the last couple of days, we are not promised rain in the forecast today, but should it develop in your town, there will be at least a small chance that a few of the storms are on the strong side, providing some gusty winds and some locally heavy downpours. We had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings with that batch of storms that moved in late in the day. Another opportunity is possible today for just a couple that are on the strong side with a lot of heat and a lot of moisture in place. It does lend itself to conditions that can mean some stronger storms. We have temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s this morning, though, as I mentioned. So it's a comfortable start. You can get out early today and beat the heat. We do have a frontal boundary kind of draped across the center of the country, and it's impacting us here in the Ozarks. It's creating this boundary where we see these daily opportunities for showers and thunderstorms. There's some unstable air in the atmosphere, and it's also one of the reasons that a few of those storms have been on the strong side. So we'll hold on to this daily rain chance both today and tomorrow. I have this persisting in the forecast through about Thursday of this week. Then we see a big trough push east of the region by Wednesday. That'll start to mean a drier weather pattern for us as we look at the extended numbers. They start to come up for the end of the work week too, because we have some near normal average temperatures now with the cloud cover and the isolated rain chance kind of keeping our numbers down in comparison to where they were just 1 week ago. So high temperatures today, I think they make it to about 88 in Springfield. Tomorrow, it'll be a similar day, upper 80s, low 90s on Wednesday, with that about 30% chance for some showers and thunderstorms. We continue to hold on to an isolated opportunity for showers and storms on Thursday and Friday, but I think that the storms will be kind of few and far between by the time that rolls around. What will happen for the tail end of the week is that temperatures are likely back to the 90s everywhere on Thursday, and we should be in the mid 90s again by Friday, which will set us up for another hot, sunny summer weekend in the forecast. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. We've got heat building across the Intermountain West and the Ohio River Valley. There's also a stationary front from the southern plains through the Midwest. That's going to continue to produce heavy rain at times for those of you that see the storms arrive. We also have unsettled weather for much of the Gulf Coast, and that is making some national news headlines around the country as well. All right, here's a look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was this: which famous weather related event reached its peak intensity during the summer months in the 1930s in the United States? Do you think it was A, the floods in the Mississippi River, B, the severe droughts and dust storms on the Great Plains, C, hurricanes along the East Coast, or D, blizzards in the Rocky Mountains? All four of these have been major headlines and major news stories for different decades across the United States. The one this is referring to, though, is B, the severe droughts and the dust storms on the Great Plains, which is also known as the Dust Bowl, a period of severe dust storms that greatly impacted the southern plains of the United States during the 1930s, caused by a combination of factors, including drought, poor agricultural practices, and high winds. All of this kind of combined and led to widespread topsoil erosion and the displacement of people. I'm sure you've heard about it or read some books about it. All right, here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Which of these weather conditions is most commonly associated with August in the Midwest? Do you think it is A, low humidity and cool nights, B, high humidity and warm temperatures, C, frequent snowfall, or D, strong, dry winds? Which of these weather conditions is most commonly associated with August in the Midwest? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much for starting your day here with Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Pack the umbrella just in case one of those storms pops up in your town later this afternoon. I think most storm activity happens after 2 p.m. today, so the morning hours should be nicer. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet.